Okay, today on Final Judgment, I want to talk about hashtags. And I don't mean the general Instagram type, the hashtag puppy, hashtag latte, nothing like that. I mean the political and social hashtags, because they are everywhere, near ubiquitous these days. This morning we had I stand with Ahmed. Sorry, hashtag I stand with Ahmed. And I do stand with Ahmed. It seems like he was targeted by anti-Muslim prejudice. Seems like a great kid. Let's give him a scholarship and maybe someday he'll invent the next satellite that'll go to Mars or something like that. But there's the hashtag as well. And it seems perfectly fine in this case. And yet there are hashtags for every news event that happens. Every person who has somebody who's prejudiced against them, everything that the cops do, everything that happens has to be packaged and labeled with a hashtag. And I understand that in some cases they are very necessary for movements like Je suis Charlie, or Bring Back Our Girls, or Black Lives Matters. These are continent-spanning or world-spanning movements that last months and months or perhaps years, and you need to have something to sort of bring the people together. But there's this desire to put a label, a hashtag, on every single thing that happens as if that makes it a more significant issue. And it feels to me like another iteration, another form of our natural psychological inclination towards consumerism, that we want to brand everything, we want to package everything, we want to get a little label, a little logo on every single thing. And yet, if they didn't have the hashtags, would we be less passionate about them? Would we feel less empathy towards the victims of these issues? I hope not, because if not, then there's something wrong with us, not with the characters that we use in our tweets. It feels like an attempt to simplify things. It feels like an attempt to make them less complex than these issues actually are. Everything is big. Climate change is big. Inequality is big. The struggle that Ahmed Mohammed is dealing with right now, that is big, and we shouldn't try to make it small by putting a little cutesy label on it. And for every hashtag that we have, there was probably at least a dozen that were cast off, like somebody in the back of a room trying to start a slow clap and it just not going anywhere. And that makes me sad. Keep your passion, keep your empathy, keep your concern for the things that are going on in our country and around the world, but leave the hashtags behind. I think you'll find in the end that you didn't need them all along. And that's my final judgment.